Always bright and clear. Questioner.
It has been an interesting few days, as all of my scary monster thoughts have come to the fore. The thoughts that produce the highest levels of anxiety in me with regard to finances, health, etc. I'm sure you know what I mean. There seems to be considerable momentum to these thoughts, but I've been able to remember what you said, that not a single one of these thoughts could exist without there being awareness of them. And thus, they seem to lose a bit of their potency. Also, I'm able to occasionally remember that these thoughts, and all thoughts, really are just a repeating pattern in the mechanism, for lack of a better way to say it. I really see that this is not a process. It just takes a single moment of seeing. So what am I waiting for? Permission may be from the great authority, whoever that is. But the need for permission is just another repeating pattern of the mechanism, isn't it? Your comment that I cannot rest more in that which I always already am was quite useful to me.
There is a level where it seems like we are fighting with thoughts. The freedom seems to be in the future, if and when we overcome the mind. Freedom really lies in a totally different direction altogether. Remember the analogy of the sun and the clouds. What does the sun need to do with the clouds to be free of the clouds? Do the clouds ever obscure the sun, really? So it is not so much a matter of doing anything with thoughts. It is exploring and seeing that in you which is already completely free of thoughts. It is taking the focus off of thoughts and sensing a deeper level that is already present and never affected by thoughts. This has nothing to do with thoughts. Even if your current thought patterns never change, you can still be free. It is incredibly freeing to see that this has nothing to do with quieting thought, changing thought, improving thought, and so on. Isn't that wonderful? Thoughts are troubling, no doubt, but that is only an effect of not being clear about who we are. The thoughts are fueled and sustained by a lack of clarity as to what is real about ourselves. By getting clear on the fundamentals of who we really are and exposing ignorance and confusion at its roots, the thoughts take care of themselves. However, they appear as just fine, just like the sun does not care if there is an empty sky or a thunderstorm. From the perspective of the sun, everything is always bright and clear. It is the same with you, in your true nature of ever-present awareness, spirit, beingness, or whatever else you like to call it.